Blessings and salutations, wonderful, beautiful air collective, wonderful Libras, Aquarius, and Geminis. I'm Sunni the Urban Tarot, it's a general collective. This might not resonate to all of you, but for those who have Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini in your birth chart, you might get more from this message than others. Either way, if you get anything from this message, but just giving me a view, it's still appreciated wholeheartedly. Subscribe, please, like, share, leave a comment below if you care to. It's truly everything that's done to help my channel grow is truly appreciated. Okay, I'm just going to do prayer and get us started on your read. God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good of our wonderful Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Amen. Let's see. The highest good of Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, please. Show me what I need to see. The highest good. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, please. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, please. Thank you kindly. Let me just say this. You got 3 threes in your energy. Okay? Let me see those angel numbers is. Reminding you of your Trinity, mind, body, and spirit. Focus on something and neglect another so you can focus on one that's equally important. Never neglect one for the other. They're all connected. There's something lacking or being ignored. Something will be as it is or it's going to be missing. Is that what was my own handwriting throwing me off? Hold on. Let me correct, make sure I read that right. There's something lacking or being ignored. Something will feel as if it's missing. I'm sorry. Something will feel as if it's missing. Okay. So it's showing something didn't move as it's fated to move, where things was working together. It's like it wasn't moving as it was fated, that way it wasn't connecting. Then when you see this 3 of Swords of this healing from this betrayal, this dark pain, this third party, it's this healing from the betrayal that took place that third party couldn't do unless the one you was connected to left you vulnerable to, left you open to. And you're just healing from just all of this energy to where you're looking at your position of how you give love is going to be more to stabilize you, to keep you in a good place emotionally. It's like it's like you still could work with people, but it's not to give more of yourself as if it was in the past. It was like you gave a lot, and now it's like, no, not so much. I'll work with you, but you got to do your part. Now, where I see the Strength in reverse at the bottom of this deck, I see it as if there's a place where you're feeling as if to be not weak, but vulnerable to yourself. Like truly being kind to yourself, and putting your heart as the top priority. Your feelings is the top priority because you know they're genuine. And you know things that didn't move fair in the past was not on you. I'm saying that you're completely innocent, but it's like you did more than you can do. And it's like now it's like, because it was the shrimp was upright. Yeah, he was super strong in this. Let's get the clarification. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Yeah, that's who's here. Everybody's here, but that's who's in the major arcanas. Okay. For Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, please. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Like, even when I put it like this next to the sign, it doesn't mean it's that way, but most of the heavier energy is under that. Like, where you may feel it more, or your person may feel it more. Let's see, for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, please. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, clarification, please. Thank you. Okay. First thing I flipped over, it was an air card, and that's the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. Oh. These all fell in my lap. It's just the right amount, too. I don't believe in coincidence at all. I'm not going to look at the bottom of the deck just yet. Empress is here, which is Libra energy as well as Taurus. But it's just feeling as if when things wasn't moving as faded, it's clarified by the truth was finally coming out. Like people started to become honest. It wasn't. And I think that's why the Wheel of Fortune is changed, it's flipped, it's moved, and even when the fact where it wasn't working with you, where somebody was like it wasn't working together, it's clarified where it was a lot of work that needed to be done, a lot of work. Like just talking and being honest wasn't enough. It had to be like work involved with that to keep it consistent. Because even from this betrayal, that dark pain, that third party, that dark, it just was just hard. It was something really sad and disrespectful. And then even with that's clarified by the fact where this Empress, it could be a pregnancy, it could be somebody's, mother or a child's mother just giving, it's like, it could be as far as like, even with that healing, is the fact of your position being so abundant and fruitful is what's causing this healing, or this is like you recognizing your position, you recognizing your worth. And it's not saying you didn't know before, it's just that letting it play, but it's not like you didn't know. Let me be clear, you knew, but it's like something you know, and implementing it is two different things. It's like, even with this right here, with this being honest with yourself, but it's still work to do. It's like you can say, oh, I'm going to do this, but the action behind it could be extremely difficult. And that's where it was showing that the fact that if you persevere so beautifully in understanding your value of to where things really just come to you effortlessly. So you, it's not saying that you don't have to put in effort, but you put in work. You planted those seeds. So where it shows where it's healing from understanding where somebody actually participated in causing this along with this. Because this Five of Swords in reverse is not just healing from this Three of Swords. It's healing from this having to even disarm those who was holding the Three of Swords. 'Cause you gotta keep in mind, Five Swords, it's like, it's the whole meaning of the picture of the fact that the two swords is on the ground and someone's holding the three swords. Somebody, I mean, it's upright, caused that pain and made somebody feel like they had, you know, they dropped their swords. They felt like, wow, you shocked them. Like it was like a shock attack to where you literally like drop your weapon, you know? And it's like, even with that being the case, for some, the fact that even with the person is just like, it may be not be the apology that you deserve, but they're trying to make amends to show you that they know what they did and they're sorry, and it's still making you feel like, okay, I do have love and I do understand, but I do understand that not giving somebody an opportunity to do that again. And that's literally with this Two of Wands of where you was forced to like take a direction. With this Two of Wands, that direction was where the wands is forced in the back. The head is popping off. It's like, it felt like you was forced to be in a position to where you have to literally set up a little perimeter against the person you love. And it's like, what? You thought that didn't have to be the case. So you're looking to see, as this Three of Wands, like, is that really the case? Because to think that would be a burden. To think that's what you're going to do is like, what? What's this? This is the Queen of Wands. This is something like, no. I take these wands that they're forced in my back and I hold them like that. Just like these flowers, this Empress, and in the position of this King of Cups. It's like, this Queen of Wands stands in her power and grabs the control. And it's like, you're looking at this for the Air Collective. It's like, yeah, I'm being vulnerable to the fact that I know I'm this and this is not a gender thing, but you know that you bring in so many things, like you the queen of all things, you know. And also with that, the beauty of the Queen of Wands is like, let me take it down a notch and let it just come to me. Let me not show all my power and let them just try to, you know, either take advantage of me or try to burden, you know. No, it's like, no, let me pull it back just a bit, you know, and just make it more about me just living in the way of you supposed to, you know, focus on what you want to focus on. Yep. That Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords is right in the cut. Like on something that you was working on that you wasn't even able to pour into the way you wanted to for some, because you still had so much that you was trying to do regarding your connection, healing from it, you know, healing from it. This is right in the cut as I'm talking to you. I kid you not. This is how I really feel blessed to be able to get the messages, to be, as I feel, to know is not, it's a true belief that these is, for me, like I said, it's for entertainment purposes for those, like I said, you don't force to read. But I believe the messages applies to who it needs to, for what it needs to know. Okay? Because that's why I shuffle as I go. Okay? Let's see. For Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, please. Advice and outcome, please. Advice and outcome, please. The decision. Head over heart. Trying to do exactly what's... Ooh, what's this? Aquarius, star, in reverse. Yeah, it's showing that. Let me get the rest of these cards up, but look at that. Aquarius energy. Oh, we have the Temperance. Love when it's major arcanas. Eight of Swords is in reverse. Amen. The Empress is in reverse. Oh, I see. I see. Extra card that came out was the Seven of Wands. Okay. Which is definitely faith over fear, very protective of your victory, very protective of your crown. Okay? Now, the decision to really be in your wish fulfillment, in your freedom, in your... to be true to you, it feels like it's not happening fast enough for you. And that you're like no longer in your head thinking of, oh, what should I do and how should I do it? It's just realizing that don't do too much. And when you're really saying, you're like, oh, I'm not going to do too much, it seems like somebody's going to give you a little, what's the word? Tit for tat energy, but they don't match because you're an Empress and they on some Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like, even if you, somebody's tit for tat and you is nowhere near in a match of where they're giving you the same type of impact. Now, like I said, we have Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus. Everybody's here though, okay? Everybody is here, especially a lot of air. This right here is the Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy. Feeling like, you know what, I'm not tied no longer to things that I feel that I'm aware of it and I just can just sit here and just feel like I'm going to just be here for that. It's more or less like the freedom to just do things how you want to do. Just feeling is like, I just want to do it this my way. And it's not tied to anybody or anything. It's like what I'm tied to is what I can do and what comes to me that I want. Ooh. Ooh, look at that wish fulfillment. Alrighty, let's get this extra clarification for this beautiful air collective, please. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Let's see. Let me cut this, please. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Thank you kindly. Ooh. Alrighty, so let's see what fell in my lap. First, the Nine of Pentacles. The Emperor, so there's a pair there. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Oh, there's a pair. And I see the Eight twice with the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So that's abundance. Ooh, let's see. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, please. Ace of Wands, Strength, and we have this Four of Wands in reverse. You know, your major arcanas is coming. I like the way this look, period. It just looks with the brightness. It's like you see these moments of, it just looking like it's a lot of clarity, strength, and passion. Okay? Where the decision is about, it's about your independence. How do you flourish? How do you feel protected and light and stable and lucrative? And that's the decision. Because right now it's this feeling of you need to heal because of this. It's just something that's in your ear. That emperor is very stuck in their ways. You know what I mean? Because I even see as they mirroring you with this Knight of Pentacles and as juveniles taking them out their emperor status, because in your healing you're seeing that, oh, somebody's stuck in their ways and strong on how they feel no matter what is making you like feeling impatient and imbalanced, but it's really feeling as if, because even in this return, it's feeling like the return is not, it's like premature. It's like, and it's even though what made you sure of not being stuck in your head is the fact that you really do feel passion. You really feel the love. You really feel that it's a purpose. It doesn't feel like it's as if you're wasting your time, even though you just feel like you just overexerted yourself. And the fact that you got to pull back, where it's like this, and this is how you know it's another confirmation, is the strength is upright. You know what it's saying? Like, even with the strength to, it's like strong does not always mean like, it's not always represented to the point where, while a lot of people mistake kindness for weakness. Kindness to me is strength and love combined, you know? But sometimes it looks as if you have to be strong to be really giving, you know, and it is like because you want to help. So sometimes it looks as if where the strength is there, where you decide is to bring it down a notch, and when they're bringing it, stopping their, when they're mirroring you or trying to mirror you, but what they're really doing is like they're like throwing like a tantrum, it's because it's like their motivation or the clarification of the Four Wands in reverse. They're not liking the way this is looking for them. They're like, wait a minute, you're trying to say that the way I've been doing things before and I was so happy with the way it was, it's not going to be that way. Like, I got to do more. I got to step my game up. I got to step up my, yeah. And here go the Page of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, saying it in a nice, sweet way, like Bambi, like, you sure do. Or you could call them Rudolph. You think you're cute, so let's go. You know, it's like, you want to go this way, we could go this way. If you really don't want to do it, oh, look at that Ten of Cups right there. But you know what that Ten of Cups is? Right behind that, the Ten of Cups is in reverse. The Ten of Cups is in reverse. I'm going to tell you this. Why is that? And that's because at the end of the day, it's like when they mirrored you and went petty, it looked more or less of mirroring them back a little bit and going pettier. But even in that, it's showing that there's still a divine pair that's not balanced. This is justice, which is Libra energy, but it's not balanced because it's too much, it's a lot of ego because it's a lot of work. And a part of this situation is looking as if, or this connection is that it's feeling like, is the work worth it if it's being shown that it's combative? Well, not really too much as combative, like for some it may be, but it's to the point where if you want to be together, then it shouldn't be so much work for one person, you know? So that's what I'm seeing is for this read for the Air Collective. I hope it resonates to your highest good. So next time, love and light.